I just posted the comments where I should react. I just woke up, people. You're rising. But I just posted a video. And the video is talking about the person that betrayed me. You know? And I saw you. I just saw you the other day. I saw you. Um, was it Friday? Let's say Friday, Saturday. Today is Tuesday, Wednesday. I think I saw you Friday or Saturday. I saw you at the market. You work across there. You don't work far from the market. So I guess you wanted to grab some food, and I just happened to bump into you. We had a quick preview. How are you? Blah blah blah. Okay, I'll move on. But it's a fact, I said it before. I made a video a while ago about this. Where I reach out, point the finger at you. I won't call your name. Good. You know who you are. I won't call your name. But boy, I should have started. You run your little nightclub and stuff. I came into your life through a package. My package was lost. And then I called the service, and then I got you on the line, and I kept you on the. I was living in the forest, and I kept you on the line. I kept you on the line because I was so amused by your voice. I was so mesmerized by your voice, so I kept you on the line, and I wanted to keep talking to you, and I called you back, and even though, okay, not only that, but my parcel, you couldn't trace my parcel. My parcel was somewhere. I posted all the way to Uruguay, and it was lost. It didn't come to Montevideo, and it went all over the place. But eventually, you guys found my parcel. So, and it got delivered, but it was a whole journey I went through. Okay, but anyways, you found my parcel, and from that on, I started keeping contact with you. I started calling you because I was in the forest, and I didn't have any contact with nobody but animals, chickens, and like birds, And I was living with my partner at that time. I was living with him in the forest. So I didn't have any contact with nobody, like for almost 5 to 6 years. The only contact that I have with people was in the forest, and I couldn't really get along with these people. I couldn't really pinpoint them. I couldn't really understand them. I was like a stranger, and I didn't feel accepted because I was strange. I was different, and I did things that they never did. And I chop trees, I plant, I do all kinds of things I did that actually women, yeah, they do it, but they pretend. They looked at me like, oh, you work hard, like you're a hard worker, like they don't do it. Like they have the times where they burn the ground and plant the stuff, and it's women do it too. But when it comes to me, they act like, oh, like it's a strange thing because I'm a foreigner, like that. But anyways, I did my experience there. I live off the grid. It just how God intended me to do, because it was like a whole experience for me. The things I learned living off grid is so amazing. Yeah. I'm so grateful for that time that I spent with this guy over there. I'm so grateful. He taught me so many things, and it was like the greatest experience I ever had in my life. And if I ever like I will go back to the grid. Trust me, I will go back to the grid. And my wish is to transform it, like still living in the grid, but still living in not like top luxury, but all the comfort that you would normally have, you could have, and also living off grid, living with nature, but living with all the comfort around you. That's just beautiful. I want to live off grid, but I don't want to live in poverty. I want to live with every comfortable. I want to have my nice lodge. I want to have my park, so I can build other lodges for tourists, or for the people that I want to have around me, that want to live in, like, say call it a community in a way, not really community, but my way of living, my community with my rules and stuff. How we should people should live among each other, in love and harmony and stuff, and live healthy, off the grid, plant, share this stuff we produce and stuff. It's like the Mormit, the Mormita in a way, but in a different way. In a different way, not actually like them, but in that kind of way. So, my video is 5 seconds.